I'm sure I'll get a job within the next month or so. It's just a matter of I got to find one that's going to fit me right.
Veterans finding jobs. Employment experts say veterans are often underemployed and sometimes have a hard time transitioning from the military to civilian jobs. A job fair this past week in Brooklyn Center focused on veterans finding work. Colleges in our area are also doing their part to help veterans be gainfully employed. That often begins with utilizing educational benefits earned while in service. We begin our focus with the program in place at Hennepin Technical College in Brooklyn Park.
Being in the military, I knew I wanted to do hands-on. That's where I've always excelled.
Tyler Herbrook has been back in the swing of civilian life for about 6 months after serving in the Marines for 6 years.
So at what point are you looking here, in series or the device in parallel?
He's planning on a career in fluid power.
Being able to see a physical process turn into something that I've created is very rewarding for me.
Tyler describes the process of getting out of the military and into college using his GI benefits as a flawless one. Thanks in part to systems in place both in the military and here at Hennepin Tech.
Took some time to get used to because you're looking at all these different options and you're like, all right, what direction do I need to go? So having that person in the background to really help you out, it's a big changer to the game when you're getting out there and actually starting to try and go to college.
I helped Tyler with figuring out his veterans benefits. He needed that assistance with where do I start? You know, he's in that big room once they get, discharged and they tell him they get all of these benefits and they don't know what to do with them.
Hennepin Tech has around 150 veterans on campus, and 70 of those vets use veterans educational benefits.
We have all the services offered for them. We are there for them for that paperwork piece. We have our Veterans Resource Center that we have open, and just being able to help show them that support.
This year for Veterans Day, the college is encouraging veterans to use the benefits they have earned. And some of those benefits could also include tuition, books, fees, and even housing expenses.
This is the cool part.
All benefits earned that help veterans like Tyler get their degree.
It became a choice to get out here, get back into what I wanted to pursue in life.
North Hennepin Community College also actively helps veterans utilize the benefits they have earned. There are around 200 veterans attending classes, and we spoke to Military and Veterans Coordinator Janet Lorenzo about how the college helps more than 50% of those vets.
I believe that when you first meet the student, what they're really looking for is information on their benefit and what they qualify for. So really spending the time to go over what they did in their time in service and what their education benefits will look like while they're going to school, but more importantly, how they're going to navigate it as time goes on. So usually the first couple of semesters is really getting to know what their benefits are, and then after that, it's focusing on continuing their education path and being successful.
How did you guys pivot during the pandemic?
Oh my gosh, the pandemic was difficult. It was so difficult. The focus that we had was more a one-on-one approach with each student. So keeping that line of communication open and transparency. So I primarily focused on letting each student know what was happening with their education benefit. So if they were only taking, let's say, 8 credits versus their normal 12 credits, they had to know ahead of time what that's going to look like in terms of graduation, what their monthly housing allowance is going to look like, and if it's going to impact them in the future. So knowing all of that ahead of time really helped their decision for each semester.
All right. What are you guys working on now?
Right now, we're really excited to get our Beyond the Yellow Ribbon action plan up and going again. So the focus is to really look at what we're doing as a college for our students. So how are we making a difference for our students on campus, for those who are still currently serving and those who are veterans. And so we've got a really solid group of people who are volunteering their time and energy to look at us as a whole to see what we can do different. And we're really excited about that.
And you're a veteran yourself, so how is this a rewarding way to give back?
Oh gosh, it's been a journey in itself. When I first started going to school, I was so scared. Transitioning out of the military back in 2007, I thought that was going to be difficult. and then deciding to go back to school was like, what? Okay, I guess we're doing this. And I just had a solid group of people that were with me the entire way, even when I was questioning myself about going back to school. And so I want to continue offering that same level of service and partnership to our students on campus. And so far it's been going pretty good, so I'm really excited. We're focused on 60% of classes back on campus for spring semester, and students are excited to hear that. So I think we're going to have a lot more activity back on campus.
All right. Thank you for what you do.
Thank
Janet
you.
Lorenzo, Military and Veterans Coordinator at North Hennepin Community College.
Thank you.
On Thursday, November 11th, the Osseo Maple Grove American Legion Post 172 will team up with Maple Grove Beyond the Yellow Ribbon to conduct a ceremony at the Veterans Memorial in Maple Grove.
There's 11 federal holidays, and a lot of them are pretty easy. You know how to celebrate 4th of July, but a lot of folks wonder, what can I do or what do I do on Veterans Day? And this is an opportunity to participate with the community as well as veterans from the community to actually recognize and bear witness to the service and sacrifice that our veterans have made.
The short ceremony will take place at 9 a.m. at the Veterans Memorial in Central Park. In case of inclement weather, the ceremony will be moved inside the pavilion.